Hi everybody, welcome. This is Oracle Mystique, the Avatar High Priestess, Master of the Four Elements, brought back to restore balance to the unbalanced ones tuning in. So this is just going to be messages from the universe. We're going to see messages from Spirit. Then we're going to also dive into career, which you're going to need to know towards financial matters, and then love. So we're going to get started. And I believe I will timestamp whichever segment you guys want. Stuff from the universe or career and love. So talk to me, Spirit. What do we have? What do we have? Okay. First card, we have Trauma Nagmo. Then we have Dumavati. One more, please. Then we have Kama of Kali. Bottom of the deck, Blue Tara. So, first card here, Trauma Nagmo. Let me get the meaning for this card. It says she arises instinctively responding to severe threat to your well-being. So some of you guys have been may feel like you're going through psychic attacks, spiritual attacks here. And maybe you feel like everything is against you and not for you. It says, her fierce form causes the impure to tremble and the pure of heart to move close. She is ferocious in her wrath against injustice. So whatever you feel like is working against you, trust and believe that it is working for you. And that you are protected. And that whoever is messing with you or sending you the evil eye, psychic attacks, they have it coming. They have it coming. It says, open your heart to her heart and allow her to attend all matters of karma while you remain true to your highest self. So don't lose sight of who you are and don't let people get you out of character. Don't let other people make you act so low vibrational. That's not who you are. You're not a low vibrational being. Give it to the divine. Give it to the divine. Wherever you feel like there's injustice, maybe it's a job, maybe it's love, maybe it's family, people, and it's making you feel like nothing is going right for you. And no matter how much right you do, it just makes you want to turn over a new leaf and do the wrong thing and go down to other people's level. But don't do it. They're just urging you to not do it. Let them do it for you. Then we have Dumavati. Beloved mother who dwells in the smoke, who presides over the most difficult transition. She who knows that certain endings are unavoidable. They are necessary predecessors to radical reinvention. Her presence brings the message that through disappointment, defeat or loss, and negative repercussions of such experiences may cause suffering. But it's not meant to last forever because it is going to lead you to your future happiness. So I feel like you guys are going through a transition here. Maybe you're outgrowing people. Maybe outgrowing friend groups, family, coworkers, things like that. Or maybe outgrowing a job, and it's time to transition, and it's such an uncomfortable change. And you're feeling it through getting the injustice and unfairness. And so it is unavoidable. It's time for something else. It doesn't matter where it's leading to. It could be love, could be a job, could be family. It's time to transition. You can't escape when it's time for you to go to the next level. Hey! Yeah, I know, I'm back. I am also going to do live readings on my YouTube. And then we have Kama of Kali. Here's the meaning of this. We have, she is completely and utterly in love with your divine essence, and in her love bestows endless gifts. Your path need not be one of endless effort. Connecting with pleasure as a path of personal empowerment with an intention to bring spiritual benefit to the collective through softening and opening your heart is an act of worshiping the divine feminine. So I could be talking to divine feminines. Doesn't have to be. You can also be a man and also a divine feminine. So what Kama of Kali is saying, like, she is in love with your essence and your entire being. She wants you to maintain that being of yourself despite the unfairness, despite the injustice. And you guys may want to go off on people, but they don't want you to. They just want you to put certain chapters to an end, to a close, and just grow, just shine. Just be you. Don't let people get you out of character. You're meant to be operating out of your highest self. And bottom of the deck, we have Blue Tara. Let me get it right here. Blue Tara. Sweet Mother of Peace now bestows her gift of clarity, peace, and the power to overcome any negative condition. See, you see all this flower and everything? You're just about to just bloom. You guys are meant to bloom. You're meant to evolve. And maybe some of you guys may have issues with your mother. For some, not all. But something beautiful is going to transpire after you overcome this, because that's also operating from the divine feminine energy and growing into it. We have, just as beautiful as the lotus grows from the muddiest waters, so too shall you rise from confusion, difficult circumstances, and heavy energies into sacred blossoming. If you feel held back or slowed down by your circumstances, remember that your soul has the ability to process all experiences and become stronger, not weaker. Through doing so, the oracle indicates healing and a positive prediction of a peaceful future. So although things, you might be going through a crazy and a messy cycle, something beautiful is bound to come. So if you want to go off on people, just give it to the divine. If you know something is about to end, go through the process. It's okay that it's unfamiliar. You may be afraid, but you're only afraid of it because you're unfamiliar with it. Not that you're incapable of what's to come, because you have something beautiful coming. Again, this can be whether in love or in family, friend groups, job, wherever you feel like there's a transition and there's a bit of unfairness. Okay, let me get this deck. That was my Kali deck. I'm going to get my Ganesha deck. Okay. Insight. All right, my collective, you guys are needing to use your third eye. I feel like you need to operate out of your intuition and trust it. There are certain things that you're not seeing. There's something beyond the 3D. You need to trust your intuition, trust the insight, because the 3D isn't always reality. Oh, wow. Sustenance. And then personal transformation. Bottom of the deck, concentration. So let me get up for sustenance. Sustenance. Enjoy the nourishment that life can give you. So I feel like even through hard times, through challenges, you need to be open to enjoying life and what it has in store for you. Enjoy the little things and honor the experiences, because when you look back on it, how many times have you guys realized, like, wow, I went through this, but if I didn't, I wouldn't be the person that I am now? Because a lot of our spiritual growth and transformation happens through things that aren't really pleasant, right? So enjoy the little things, no matter how big or small, or maybe just treat yourself. Treat yourself to something to eat, something you want to do, and just enjoy it. Like, have that time for yourself. And then personal transformation. You guys are transforming and leveling up. Again, it's right underneath the Kama of Kali, this lotus flower, and then more lotus energy with this blue Tara. So you guys are going through transformations. So you may be going through something rough, but you can find the beauty in it. But I feel like also you need to concentrate your energy elsewhere. Again, don't worry about the 3D so much. Look at the bigger picture. And then focus on whatever you need to focus on. Maybe some of you guys are in school. Maybe you guys are taking tests, or maybe you're trying to get a different job and it requires you to take a test and everything too. You need to concentrate and focus on your goals and what's best for you in your future, because you got beautiful things coming. That's why you're going through ugly cycles, because it's time to close something out. It's time to close it out. All right. This is one of my newest oracle decks I purchased. So I'm finally excited to get this after months. All right. Lord Ganesha, again. Man, this was the Ganesha deck. So he is the remover of obstacles. So certain things are being cleared from your path, whether you believe it or not. And it's for your highest good. So you may not understand what's going on, but if you just tap in, you realize certain things are happening for you, not to you. Shri Krishna, the Supreme God. Let me get the book for that. All right, there we go. So we have, there are many who request my return of physical form, but I come in spiritual energy and form so that I am available to be with many. Your world is facing destruction, but know it is being reborn in spiritual form. Rejoice. So this is saying that, again, you guys are going through a dramatic change, but there were lessons in this, okay? And then it says, in love, lots of loving people may appear around you, but you should be wary of deception. So be wary of your surroundings. If it's work or business, take care with new employees and business contact. Some may be out to deceive you. Those around you that already trust will assist you. If it's for like your spiritual path, it's just to focus on the present and towards your future. Your health will improve with more quiet time and meditation. Some people around you will cause you stress, but peace and joy are coming. So, again, beware of your surroundings. Whoever it is, whatever it is that's stressing you out, is bound to come to an end, but you need to take care of yourself. And it's right on top of sustenance, too. So all these things are coming to an end. All these things are going to be working for you, again, not against you. And you need to focus on what really matters. Concentrate and be on the present, in the present moment. One more, please. Ooh, Lakshmi. And then bottom of the deck, Yamuna Devi. So with Lakshmi, she is the key to wealth and abundance and prosperity. Let me see how they written her. And abundance and good fortune are coming to you and will stay with you. If it's about work, successful expansion will be enjoyed in your business, or a higher position may be offered to you. This is a good time to focus on your business. So maybe, again, some of you guys need to concentrate and focus on what really matters. Focus on the money and what you're trying to bring and what you're trying to co-create into the 3D. So it's a good time to focus in a positive cycle of abundance. And if you guys are in school, there will be success in studies and exams, so you guys are bound to pass as long as you keep studying. And then future, Lakshmi, good fortune will bring long-term companions. Successful marriage or partnership is coming, and faithful partner. Future travel is possible. Okay? And love is coming to you, and it can take a while. Perhaps it's time to be bold and take action and speak your mind in the pursuit of true divine star soulmate. So if it's about love for you, it's time to move forward in love. And it's time to be more bold. And it's okay to ask for what you want. Be true to what you want. And again, all these endings, they're here to teach you lessons, okay? They're not here to harden your heart, but it's also for you to grow. All of this is just growing pains, growing cycles. that just needs to be closed out because its time is up. It's time for something new. It's time for something better. All right. And then Yamuna Devi. So in love, trust your lover, but trust yourself more. Again, the first Ganesha card that came out was Insight, Third Eye. Trust yourself. Why would you lie to you? And then it says all of the choices in this relationship need to be considered carefully. So you need to be careful of what you choose. And you need to weigh out the options and ask yourself, what works for me? What would work in this present moment for me? What do I want? What do I require? Because our wants, our needs, they do change. But we just have to lean into them and learn from them and see, is this something that's going to be sustainable? Abundance. Spiritual abundance is assured. Good fortune in form of money will come after practicing purification of the body and mind. So again, some of you guys need to implement more self-care. Take care of yourself, your body, how you eat, how you exercise, the things you listen to, how you manage your thoughts. Those are very important things. Then we have for work, this is a good time to expand your business, seek new work. So maybe take up another job or maybe fall into the careers you want to take into. So expand in some way, shape, or form, or find ways to market or expand your business. Then we have education. You will enjoy success in your exams, advantageous completion, and your studies is indicated. So you guys are going to be fine. And future. Health concerns can overcome quickly with templing healing. Fresh beginnings and good fortunes are coming, and your psychic abilities will increase. So, also, if you guys are spiritually gifted, which we all are, but a lot of times people don't realize they don't tap into their gifts a lot. So, sometimes if you guys feel a little sick, a little nauseated, sometimes you're increasing your spiritual gifts, and it's just going to take some time to get used to. But make sure you guys are taking care of yourself and your body. Let's see a little bit more. We have non-duality. Let your authentic humanity shine forth while also bowing to the inner divine. You can become fluent in doing both. Okay? You can be, yes, in the 3D, but also staying true to your highest self and bowing into your inner you. You can live in both realities, but you have to choose it. And you have to believe that you can. We're all very multifaceted. We have divine love. When you offer everything to the divine with detachment, you begin a love affair with the spirit. So detach from all wanted outcomes. Just try and go with it, because if you're set in one way, you're not going to soar, you're not going to fly, you're not going to expand. Then we have divine flow. Eventually, one sublime desire takes precedence over all others to follow the Tao, the divine flow, at all costs. So you have to go with the flow, the motion. So trust the process. Although it is crazy, it is shaky, because with the Kali decks, of course, it was just going crazy, but you have something beautiful coming. There's a lot of lotus flowers everywhere. And then bottom of the deck, letting go. Everything is indeed out of control, and God will hold it all. I can safely let go. You can let go. Even in the other deck with Kali, don't interact and don't try to match energy. I sense that I'm talking to a collective that likes to match energy, or it's like they're pushing you to match energy. They're pushing you, but don't do it. You don't have to. Just give it to the divine. Let it be handled. You stay true to being you, as hard as it is, because it can be in your face, in your surroundings. People talk about it, and it just triggers the hell out of you. This is the time to actually work on your triggers and work with your triggers. That's how we grow, and that's how we implement the kind of healing we need based on our responses. So take your time with that. And don't be petty. For the love of God, please don't be petty. Y'all don't be petty. I know you want to. It's so easy. It's so easy to be petty. But don't do it. You don't have to. You don't have to lift a finger, because you are divine. You can have the universe work itself for you. You don't have to lift a finger, not a pretty little finger. Then we have, look, throne. Your potential is endless. You can do anything You can call in anything. Like, you guys are very powerful. And you can master any element. Especially like within your chart. But you have to lean into it and you have to trust. You have to know that you are worthy of being treated well and being honored well despite the subject at hand. But, again, you got to have balance. We have spaceship. Don't be afraid to sing. Maybe you guys need to just be more vocal. Speaking your truth. Then we have Phoenix. How's that for your happily ever after? So, you guys, again, transformation. But sometimes destruction has to happen in order for you to have space. Because you can't just add on new things. Eventually it's going to pile up and get too cluttered. And you're not going to have room for anything else. So you can't be a hoarder. Like, you guys know that show, Hoarders? So, yeah, you can't keep those old things because it's blocking a lot of room for potential and what's supposed to be coming your way. And it's like you can't move certain things in if you keep holding it. Then we have confidence. It comes with time and practice. See, self-love, self-care, self-value, and how you honor yourself. It takes time. But it's like a muscle that you exercise. So, don't be so hard on yourself. And maybe you had to go through cycles to help build up your confidence. But remember the work it took to get there. It didn't happen overnight, especially if you come from a home where you didn't feel validated at home. And you just had to really pack up your things and space away. Maybe you guys moved to a different city or a different state or out the country just to find yourself. Because you realize at home doesn't resonate with you anymore. Or maybe you guys are thinking about moving or transitioning to something else. All right, let's see how the angels, gods, and goddesses are assisting. You know, am I able to... Will this look good? A little more? Yeah. Should have done that in the first place. But yeah. This will also be on my YouTube. Wow, God of the Underworld, something which no longer serves you is about to end. So I can't stress this enough. A lot of stuff is ending for you guys. Angel of Healing. The angels have felt your sadness and shown up to send you healing. So talk to your angels. Connect with your angels. And again, this could be a family matter too. Angel of Families. The angels surround you both and your family at the present moment. And then Goddess of Shadows, what you perceive to be your dark side holds hidden treasure. So the things you may have suppressed about yourself that you haven't been comfortable with, you can actually use it to your advantage. So don't ever think that you can't. And bottom of the deck, we have Goddess of Beauty. You are a wondrous being of light. There is nothing to change or fix. Maybe you tried to alter yourself in some way, shape, or form just to try to fit in or just to feel validated, but you don't have to. You never did. You never have to change anything about you. Being who you are is the most liberating and freeing thing you can do. You just got to be around the right people to accept it. Then we have new moon eclipse. I think there's a new moon eclipse or some eclipse happen in May. But it says a powerful change. Expect powerful change. So some of you guys are getting tower moments and I haven't got a tarot card yet. We have be bold, make the first move. Again, could be in love, could be in your business. Could be the people around you. Maybe you just need to be bold and try something different. Do something new. And nothing will come of the situation if you just stay stagnant. Because either you make a choice or the universe will make a choice for you because the flow must go on. It's going to force you to change and go through the process because either you make the decision to do it or the universe is going to make you do it. Bottom of the deck, a time for healing. So as you get out of whatever you guys are getting out of, whatever dark night of the soul or whatever cycle you're exiting out of and closing out, it's time to heal. It's going to be time for healing, to process and reevaluate. What have you learned from this? How have you healed through this? What did you learn about them? Have you learned not to judge them and leave them where they're at? Things like that. Because nobody's perfect. We're born perfect already. But it's society and it makes you conform to things. And so we have to find ourselves back again. Just to realize there was really nothing wrong with us. It's just that we're going to be meant for what's meant for us. People, places, or things. All right. Let's get a few tarot cards. Give me 3 cards in the bottom of the deck, Spirit. Wow. We look for... See... I feel like I have a collective that stresses out so much. It's like people can tell you it's okay, but you're like, I don't know, I doubt. Y'all are going to be fine. You guys have positive changes, luck on your side with this Wheel of Fortune, Jupiter energy, Sag, Pisces, and fixed energy, Scorpio, Leo, Taurus. You have many good things coming your way. Again, it could be in any form of your life, but you guys are stressing out about the bad so much. The bad stuff that you consider bad were just lessons. You have powerful change. You have good things falling into place for you. 9 of Pentacles, reverse. Virgo energy. You may feel like finances aren't together right now, but it will get better. Maybe your foundation, but you got to be passionate. You got to be creative. You got to go for it. Even if it gets hard sometimes, even if you feel like you aren't where you're at, with this 9 of Pentacles, this is the single and financially self-sufficient person. But it doesn't mean it can't get better. If something is wrong, you have the opportunity to fix and change. You just gotta trust it. Bottom of the deck, Queen of Cups. See, this is what I said. See, y'all are just overwhelmed and anxious people. Cancer or Scorpio, Pisces with this Queen of Cups reverse, and just very frustrated or get easily agitated. When you don't really have to. You guys really do not have to. You guys stress over nothing. Like, you guys have more control than you realize. You guys have more control than you realize. Now, collective, we're going to see about the careers and finances. Then we're going to get into love after. What is my collective needing to know when it comes to their finances, Spirit? 3 cards in the bottom of the deck. Okay, the past. Something from the past is coming back. Perhaps an old job or an unfinished project. Look to the past and understand the future, a lesson, an experience, or an old skill. I'm not reading this correctly, but I know. So it says, look to the past to understand the future, a lesson. Oh, no, it's their grammar. An experience or an old life skill. So, you could be earning or receiving money from something you did in the past. So maybe it might be time to revisit something you forgot about. Maybe you guys had a creative idea and you never finished it, and maybe it's time to revisit that. Some of you guys are trying to strive to be independent or maybe work for yourself. If you're not self-employed, it might be time to have an entrepreneur mindset. Consider investing and committing yourself to your own business. Your financial freedom will come from being able to stand alone. You can do it. Okay, so you guys maybe are trying to be entrepreneurs, have your own business, and you're afraid to take that step. You're afraid to take that step. Maybe you're thinking about other people that's failed, or maybe there's other people around you that's talking down on it, or you feel like it might be so much work and so much responsibility, you may not be able to handle it or take care of it. But you need to just pace yourself. Then we have celebrate. You've accomplished so much that you will accomplish much more. Take some time off and celebrate your success. You deserve it. Again, remember the Ganesha deck, sustenance? You guys are needing to enjoy your life. Celebrate yourself some more. I feel like you guys don't give yourself enough credit. So if you guys are working on your stuff and you feel like I'm not making the progress that I need, you are. You will see it. Again, what you see in the 3D isn't the same as the 5D that's working to co-create to show itself in the 3D. So enjoy things a little more. So there may be unforeseen increase in your income. So there's going to be some unexpected money. Bottom of the deck, we have setbacks. We have your attempts to increase your income have been largely unsuccessful. This financial setback is forcing you to get more organized with your finances. Don't lose hope. Use this time to learn from your mistakes. So again, you feel like money isn't looking good, or you have been getting more out than in, but it's just really a lesson. It's like, how can I be better from this? What can I do to be better? That's really how you got to look at it. It's not a forever thing if you make it that way. That's your choice. But I do see that, with discipline and taking the time to concentrate, you can get it done. You can get it done. All right, this is usually for an entrepreneur's deck though, but okay. So we have go live. Build an authentic relationship with your audience by hosting live sessions around your topic on social media. So maybe you guys are needing to be bold. Maybe you guys don't like showing your face, or maybe you guys are worried about how things are supposed to look. Just know, go for it. Go live, and the right people will catch on. For whatever topic that you're talking about, go live. Then we have hire. If you're feeling overwhelmed with a never-ending to-do list, outsource your mundane business tasks to a virtual assistant. Get support. So maybe some of you guys are wanting to be a virtual assistant, or hire a virtual assistant. Because one of my decks was saying it's maybe time. It was from the Pink Lakshmi deck that you guys may need to get another job or something, or get something to get extra income. So if you guys want to be a virtual assistant, that's one thing. Then we have master. Master how you handle your thoughts and emotions on a daily basis as a successful entrepreneur. My bad. But yeah, then the Queen of Cups reverse, like, you guys are very overwhelmed and anxious people, and you get frustrated. So, and then you may even think the worst of things. They get very pessimistic when you don't have to get pessimistic. It's just, where is this coming from? Why am I feeling this way? What can I do about this? It's always stay in the question. And take care of your mind and body. That is the first way to help you get your answers. Because you can't get your answers from a frustrated mind. You're only going to create more problems. And bottom of the deck, lead or coaching. Develop the best way to work with your clients. Create programs, packages, products that help them solve their problems. So if you guys are selling things and you're trying to expand with that, then, create something that'll be helpful towards them. What is it that the people need? Okay. Let's see. Okay, 3 of Wands reverse. Aries. So you feel like you guys feel like you've been doing a lot of work maybe for nothing because you haven't been seeing the results. Knight of Swords, Gemini or Libra, Aries. You might have some news coming in. Or you might actually start making some moves and taking a stand and going for something. It's like, no more waiting. I'm going to go. I'm going to take more initiative. One more, please. Thank you. 7 of Swords. Aquarius energy. That's telling me that, okay, there's going to be some harsh truth coming out. Things with a hard pill to swallow. But it's going to be for your benefit. Or maybe you're going to be telling somebody off. Maybe a job off. And you know what? That's what's going to set you free. And bottom of the deck, 7 of Wands. I feel like you've been protecting your energy. Maybe being a bit defensive. Or, you're staying the good fight. You're fighting the good fight. Because, oh, look, 10 of Cups. Pisces. You're, and Judgment, Awakening. And then 8 of Swords, reverse. Gemini, and then Queen of Swords. Wow, okay. Let me put this down. Queen of Swords and then Queen of Wands. All right, all right, all right. I feel like you guys are going to beat your procrastination here. And then the Eight of Pentacles, Virgo. So you're still fighting for what you want, what you believe in, or you should. That could be your advice. Don't give up on your fulfillment and why you're doing it. You're going through an awakening here with this Judgment. Scorpio energy. Eight of Swords reverse. You're going to stop overthinking, or you're needing to stop overthinking and start taking chances. Honor yourself and your boundaries. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And Leo or Aries, Sag with this Queen of Wands. Like, you got to be bold. You got to be confident. You got to believe in your own shit and protect it. And although there are times you lack passion because you don't see the results and the fruits of your labor sometimes, it doesn't mean stop working. Keep working. Keep going for what you want. And again, you're going to have some realizations, some news coming in, or you might just tell somebody off and be like, look, we can't work together, or this doesn't work. Like, we need to go our separate ways, business-wise, because nothing's changing. Scorpio energy with this Death reverse. I don't see any transformation, stuff like that. So keep going. You're going to start seeing things more clearly for what it is. Not what you want it to be. Scorpio energy with the Seven of Cups. So all this confusion or the manipulation, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius with this King of Swords reverse, it's time to cut out the bullshit. Don't lose hope and faith in what you're trying to establish. If you guys are entrepreneurs or trying to look for other ways to get money, like, there are other opportunities out there. It doesn't mean that you failed. None of that whatsoever. It just means they just have to adjust your sails a bit. And you don't have to be at certain places forever. It's just a certain stepping stone. We all go through certain stepping stones. Like me right now. Like, I took on a full-time job. It's not forever. But I'm also doing that to fuel this. It's not forever. Just remember why you're doing it. So if you have that calling that just won't stop calling you, maybe it's time to pick up and set a plan. See what that plan needs, what it requires. Because jobs and stuff, they come and go. We all know that. They come and go. And this pandemic taught us that too. And there's other opportunities and easier ways to make finances. So you guys don't have to stress yourself out. Where is my other deck? There you are. Why is it all the way back there? So yes, you guys are going through transformation. People, places, things, or maybe family, friends. You're just outgrowing stuff. You're transitioning. And you guys are some big overthinkers. And you guys have the urge to want to be petty, but don't be petty. Don't do it. I don't care if you hate that coworker and everything too. I don't care if that person, is being inconsistent with you, that lover. You have the power to drop them. Not drop kick them, but drop them. Oh, go for the bracelet business. Like, everybody's wanting bracelets. And then you have to make it unique for you. So have fun with it. First, have fun of making the bracelets. Have fun. And then you have to make it unique to you. But that comes with time too. But you gotta treat it as a fun project for you. All right, we have, when you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you shared with those you love. Life is short, so what are you going to do with your life, especially with love? Who are you going to spend your life with? Who are you going to spend your time with? Don't spend time with people that are not for you. Because you're going to be wasting your experience here. Bottom of the deck, time. Trust. Why did I say time? Trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. So once you accept people, places, and things as they are, it's like, you know what? This is you. but this isn't for me, you can transform that life. Once you see people and accept people, you know, as they are, you can purely love them, but it doesn't mean you have to be with them. You can love them from afar, from a distance, or it's like, you know, maybe you could just be friends, acquaintances, whatever, or, you know, we're just done here. One more. So I feel like also transforming your mindset. Then we have, let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims. It simply allows and gives. You need to love from a place of detachment. Let people be who they are, because at the end of the day, no matter what, no matter even marriage certificate says, it's just a piece of paper that could be burned. Just like money. Nothing claims anybody. Love people for who they are, because at the end of the day, we are all individuals. We are our own individuals that have our own mind, our own hearts, our own calling. We do. So don't try to be controlling or overbearing, and make sure they're not doing that to you. Bottom of the deck, transformation. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. So if you guys are currently in a relationship, it's about to get deeper. As you choose to understand, as you choose to open up, as you choose to, you know, allow them to be who they are. And those that are single, you're transforming your mindset of how you view love and how you view relationships. You're not going to be doing the same things that you did before. You're going to be looking at it in a different perspective by honoring yourself first, by checking in with yourself first. Like, does this work for me? I don't like how this person is very inconsistent. I don't like how this person is blah, blah, blah. Or, you know, I love when this person does this, or they pay attention. Weigh out the pros and cons. And if it doesn't work for you, do not change it. Do not force it. Don't wait for them to change. You don't have to wait for people. You really don't. If it's not for you, it's not. You can always have something else. You have the power to ask and call for something else for what you deserve. You're not going to force or wait around or treat people like a project, or let people treat you like a project. You know? Let's see what's bound to come. All right. Unexpected income. See, I knew this was going to come out. Unexpected income is coming. So money is coming. Oh, didn't I talk about moving earlier? So house, maybe there might be some household affairs, or you're moving to a new home. You guys want something different. You feel like you're outgrowing things. Oh, marriage, higher levels of commitment coming in, or your relationship is going to go to the next level. And then pathway. You guys have new beginnings. You feel like things are going to shit, things are unfair. No, you're closing out a cycle, and then it's time for you to decide. You're closing out old cycles, old habits, and it's time to let certain things go. Judgment. See, I knew Judgment was going to come out. I don't know if in the reverse or the upright, but Judgment. It's right before the World card. And the World card is endings and new beginnings. For new cycles. It's time for a new chapter. But you're stuck in this indecisive mode right here. You're blocking your awakening right here. Because maybe you don't want things to change. Scorpio energy. But it's time that you make a decision, or the universe is going to make a decision for you, and then you're going to have to process that lesson later. You're going to have to process that lesson later. But what will you do? What will you do? At the end of the day, you have a new chapter. You're being moved. You're being shifted, because time must go on. Nothing ever stays the same. Not even you. You have victory. You have success. You have recognition coming. Leo energy. You have all these wonderful things coming. But you're outgrowing things. You sense it, but you feel like you want to take these things with you, but you can't. It's okay to let go. You're only punishing yourself. You don't have to punish yourself. But why do you do it? Because it's time for new things and new experiences and new people. One more, please. Emperor, reverse. Aries energy. It's time that you stand in your power. Maybe you feel like there's people around you that abuse their power, or you feel like you're powerless. And this wanted to come out. 10 of Wands, look, you need to release these burdens. You're holding on to way too much. You need to lighten the load. Because if you lighten the load, you can get to where you're going much faster. But the thing is, how long do you have? And then, you know, with that first Lover's Oracle deck, it said, when you pass from this world, the only thing that we do have that's very fragile is time, and that's all non-refundable. Money you can get back. Time you cannot. So how will you spend your time? How much time do you have left? Are you making the most out of your time? Are you valuing your time? Are you valuing yourself within that time? Are you being present with it? Although good things do take time with this King of Pentacles for the long run, Taurus or Virgo Capricorn, what will you do to get to where you need to be so you can be financially stable, happy, healthy, married, committed, maybe have a dog and sit on the fireplace and just sit on the rocking chair and just chill? What will you do to get there, to live comfortably for the rest of your life? What will you do to make yourself comfortable? What will you do now? Your future is depending on what you're willing to do now. The past was there to teach you, not for you to stay there. Your happiness is not in the past of where you left it. That's not where your future is. Your future is ahead of you. What will you do? You have so many beautiful things from various decks, from various situations, whether it's in finance and money in your career, whether it's in romantic love, whether when it comes to your spiritual path and what you're wanting to do. You have all these beautiful and wonderful things because you guys are wonderful and beautiful things. Maybe you guys want that new house and trying to get approved. Or maybe you're waiting to get that down payment on it. Or maybe you just want to move away from that family because you want more for yourself. And you're trying to take that leap of faith. You got this. Again, y'all are the main characters in your story. Main, female. Doesn't matter with gender. I feel like it's time that you start putting yourself first as a priority. And then look, distant horizons. Some of you guys may be moving or wanting to travel more. You want to expand your thinking. You want to expand your horizon. You want to indulge and embrace in new things. Maybe you want to do wine tasting, but you have friends that just want to club and turn up. You want to be around people that talk about business ideas and everything too. But they'd rather talk about people and be comfortable in their 9 to 5. You might have people that want you to, go to school, be a doctor, be a lawyer, when really you want to be an entrepreneur. You want to create something. You're leaving outdated thinkings because you know those callings were for them, not for you. That's not something that you want to do. Or maybe you feel like you're stuck in a relationship that's not serving you and that's not making you better. It might make you more bitter than better. Then you might be trying to look for love also in the wrong places too. When really you need to attract it and reflect. How far have you healed to get that divine, feminine, or masculine partner? Because you don't feel like you're in your power. And that's something you need to acknowledge, accept, so it can easily transform. Like, okay, now that I realize these things about myself, what can I do? How can I make my next move the best move? You have to honor the lesson without shaming yourself. You have to honor your experiences, like who you were in certain moments, what you put up with in certain moments, without shaming yourself. It's like, I did this because I love this person, or I did this because I thought this was going to work. I did this because I thought if I worked hard enough, this job would help me elevate. But it didn't. And I believe these things because I do have hope. There's nothing wrong with having that. Okay? Let me get some This is from my Etsy shop. It's called Karmic Rewards. We're going to see what blessings and stuff are bound to come your way. Hello, good morning. Oh, no, I didn't shuffle. Hello, good afternoon. Good afternoon. You cook for you. I do cook for me when I feel like it. Hey, lovey. I missed you too, girly. You know, I think I'm gonna add more. I'm gonna get more decks to this because I was gonna cut it off here, but I feel called to do a little more. And it's actually gonna be from my Oracle decks from my Etsy shop. We have knowing your worth. You're gonna have a peace of mind. I gotta find peace of mind. Gotta find peace of mind. Oh, strengthening your spiritual gifts. So I talked about this earlier. You know, I'm gonna get another deck too because I want to see like some of you guys' spiritual gifts. So I did talk about like when you do feel a little ill, a little groggy. Sometimes it is you guys are entering your spiritual gifts some more. Then bottom of the deck, embracing your shadow side. So again, one of my angels decks right here. Angels, gods, and goddesses. What you think is your dark side, you think is your downfall, or is going to be the key to your failures, you can transmute that and make that your key to success. Okay? Like, don't doubt your shadow side because it is also beneficial. And it's also there to protect you. Let me see one more. No, not one more, but here it is. We're going to take a dabble into some of you guys' spiritual gifts. If you feel like this part really isn't for you, that's okay, because this is general. This is a collective. You can always book a personal or meet me for my YouTube Live. Oh, and I do have Venmo, by the way. But yeah, I have Cash App, Venmo, and Zelle. All right, collective, what are your spiritual gifts? Oh yeah, I've been putting it up there, lovey, for my Venmo. It's if you look on my community board, it's there. Oh, wow. 3. Exactly what I needed. All right. We got Diviner. Some of you guys could be tarot readers, too. Shoot. Who wants to do my reading? You have a natural talent for divination, revealing what is hidden, or hear answers that may come in many different forms. Help point you to the right path. So some of you guys have angel numbers following you, like stalking you. And you know how to tap in, or it's like, you pick up on the signs pretty quickly. It could be somebody that made a wrong turn and everything, or got a little accident. It's like, yeah, something happened, or little stuff like that. You guys pick up on that. We have Daydreamer. Do you guys have Pisces placements? I don't know, or some kind of, or heavy water placements. But we have, you can use your imagination and creativity to create a wide array of routes to success and build your dreams and live an abundant life. Daydreamer. So you guys know, if you guys are on TikTok, you know that viral video, be delusional. Be delusional. I may not have money, but I'm going to get this little house right here. I may not have it. I may not have all the funds and stuff right now, but I'm going to have a successful business, a successful career. Be delusional. So, you know, you guys have the power of thought. And some of you guys manifest out of thoughts and daydreaming. So tap into that. Tap into your daydreams and your calling. You're envisioning it for a reason. Oh, look, psychic dreams. daydreamer, and then psychic dreams. Becoming more aware of your dreams can allow you to make better choices to avoid tragedy and embrace positive changes that may be about to happen. So keep a dream journal. That helps you. I know I put certain crystals underneath my pillow. Sometimes, what I do is amethyst, lapis lazuli, blue argonite. Sometimes my other blue crystals, blue calcite, blue celestite. And if I'm really trying to amp up the stuff, I'll add like either a clear quartz or my selenite with my other crystals underneath the pillow. Cause yep. And then, but I only do it like once every blue moon because those same crystals will prevent me from sleeping. So be mindful of how you have your relationship with your crystals too. Then we have past lives. We have regal, seductive, and just a bit dangerous with Cleopatra energy. So strong, you intimidate your prey. A very strong connection to Egypt. So maybe you guys have ancestry or you connect better with Egyptian gods. I know the only Egyptian god I feel like I feel close to or I feel an energetic pull to is Thoth or Thoth. Thoth. And other than that, I feel more connected towards the Hindu gods more. But that's because my family is Jamaican Indian. They stopped, well, certain parts of them went to Christianity, and then the others still stayed towards Hindu. And I'm the only one still like trying to teach myself and learn some stuff Hindu-wise. So trying to tap in and learn as I can and as I go. So yep. So some of you guys look into the gods that you feel pulled to. Or when it comes to certain parts or aspects, like, where do you feel pulled? Because you might get more direction and more clarity. And you don't always have to work with the gods. Because not everybody does that. But you do get more channeled energy from them. So you may not have to always work with them, but you can also just have them channel. Alright. Do I have Moldavite? I want to, but Moldavite is so expensive. But one day, because you know me, I'm all about the dramatic change. It's the Scorpio in me. I want the smoke. Like, take me. See, it's weird. It makes it sound like I like pain. But I'm like, you know, I'm doing it for growth. I'm doing it for transformation. I don't care how much I'm crying or you see the boogers running down my face and my tears going and messing up my mascara, but I barely wear mascara, but you know. I do it for growth. I do want change. And if I have to cry and be angry and be triggered to do it, so help me God, y'all just pray for me. But I don't want to do all that though, but it's all about also how you respond. It's about how you respond to change. Because I'm not going to lie. There are moments I do want to react because I am human too. I'm not above anybody. I'm not below anybody. I am just me. This is a marathon, not a competition, not a race. We all have our path. So. But I don't think Moldavite is a crystal. I think they say it's a meteor. But let's see. This is going to be for my Etsy. Word of advice, bestie. From your spiritual best friend, Oracle, who wants nothing but the best for you, even if I curse you out. One more. All right. Brutal honesty can hurt, but it will save you. So some of you guys may have certain things hurt your feelings. You might have that friend that hurts your feelings and tells you the truth, or someone that cares about you that tells you the truth, or it could be me, but you guys know. But remember when we saw that Knight of Swords come out and then with the Seven of Swords reverse? There's going to be something coming out. Maybe it might be you telling the truth. Maybe it's your highest self telling you the brutal truth about yourself. But it's going to hurt. But sometimes you need those lens readjusted a bit, you know? So you stop walking into bullshit. So we have steer clear from people who like to complain, gossip, and gossip. Their low vibrational energy will bring you down too. So remember I said you guys could be outgrowing people. You don't want to gossip. Small-minded people gossip. Big-minded, large-minded, abundant-minded people talk about ideas. And they encourage. Don't match energy with low vibrational people, because why would you want to go down there when you want to go up? Then we have your traumas and triggers are your gifts. Don't disown them. So those shadows that you have, use them, transmute them. Do not disown them. They're there for a reason. Use it to your benefit so you can prosper. This is for you, not anybody else or how society thinks you should be. Bottom of the deck, be open to perspectives. You're not always right, and you just might learn something. Learn to listen. Practice active listening. Learn from other people. Change up your circles. Change up your surroundings. You want to be better. You want to be different. Be open to different things and open perspectives. You don't always have to agree, mind you, with everything. But you have to be open to listening and understanding. Come from a place of compassion and understanding and watch how things work out. Then we have my brutally honest messages. This might burn, but you know, love y'all, mean it. I never shuffled these, I don't think, but it's okay. Constant complaining will get you nowhere. Cut that shit out. Let me see. Is it focusing? Yeah. Stop complaining. Chat. Have more gratitude than complaints. Because if you keep complaining, you're going to have more issues. Like attracts like. More complaints is going to give you more things to complain about. Oh, wow. Okay. Pay attention to the signs. The universe has been warning your ass. So, my diviners. My spiritual gifted people who are diviners. Pay attention to the signs. You know what's there. You know what's being spoken to you. Stop being hard-headed. Then we have control your temper. Don't let them get a rise out of you. Again, don't let people trigger you. You do not have to be petty. Say it with me. I do not have to be petty. I do not have to be petty. At all. Is this focusing? Why? Why will you not focus? But yeah, you guys are control your temper. Don't let them get a rise out of you. And then, bottom of the deck, for the love of God, go meditate. Please and thank you. Honor your mind, body, spirit. See that focus. Maybe that's what spirit is trying to say. Trying to focus on that. Focus on meditating. Focus on your thoughts, your feelings. Start journaling if you can't meditate. Start cleaning up that clutter. Have that mental dialogue. Express yourself in the healthiest way that you know how, especially if in a private journal. All right, next we're going to have my note to self from the highest self. We're going to see what your highest self is wanting to tell you guys. All right. I'm proud of you even if you feel like you're not where you should be. If you don't feel like you are where you should be, trust me, you're exactly where you need to be. You're exactly where you should be. So you can process. This is a time. Meditate. Start aligning. Start doing things differently. And start learning from the past so you can create a better future by what you're doing now in the present. Then we have, it's okay to treat yourself every once in a while. Enjoy things. You're allowed to enjoy things. You're allowed to enjoy life. You're not just meant to slave around, work, trying to pay bills on a rock and die, and trying to get all this money that's made from trees that we all agree was important. Enjoy some stuff. Life is short. How do you want to spend the rest of your day? Anything can happen tomorrow. or the week after that, or the week after that. You never know. Treat yourself every once in a while. Have balance. But be responsible. How do you want to honor yourself right now? One more, please. Ooh, 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 ooh. We have a meeting with your inner child and highest self. Maybe y'all little inner child is acting out of pocket, and it's maybe time to put that little thing on timeout, or maybe that inner child wants to be heard. It's time that you be honest with yourself. Maybe it's time to be honest with relationships with people. Family, friends, lover, situation, that job. How is it making you feel? Is it not fun anymore? Is it exactly how it should be? Is it something that you see yourself wanting for the long run? It's up to you. Then we have forgiveness does not weaken your spiritual power. You can forgive, but you don't have to accept people back. You don't have to accept their behavior because it doesn't work for you. But it's like, just understand this is where they are. Forgive yourself. Forgive them in your own way and move forward. Because you guys are going through a crazy transition. Like, the tower didn't come up, but you guys are going through some tower moments right now. And it's a lot of aha moments. Bottom of the deck. Being accountable doesn't lessen your value. In turn, you become wiser. So, again, some of you guys may need to take accountability of the parts you played, of what you may have done, or how you were in a situation. It doesn't mean that you're a bad person. We all make mistakes. We all act up. No one is ever exempt from that. No one is born not acting up. That's how we learn. But have you learned? Are you open to learning? Are you open to acknowledging yourself? Like, yes, no one's always right. But we try and we do our best from what we know. And we just get better. But that's up to you guys. That's solely up to you. But lean into this change. No matter what it is. That's what the universe wants you guys to know. I appreciate you guys joining me and taking the time out. So this will be on my YouTube. I will be doing a YouTube live maybe around 6 Eastern time. So look up what time for that is for you on my YouTube. I do have Cash App, I have Zelle, I have Venmo and everything. So, and if it's international, I have Remitly. But I appreciate you guys joining me out. And I hope you guys do take care of yourself. So, be nice to yourself today. And do little things that you enjoy each and every day. No matter how big or small. It doesn't have to be extra, but it could be something as simple as getting your Starbucks coffee. Or watching your favorite show, just binging for a bit. Just something to just get you away from the everyday 3D. But I love you guys. I'm glad you guys came out to hear me. And take care of yourself. Love you. Namaste, ashe, ashe, namaste.